I'm James E. Ford, EPFP alum from North Carolina, 2014. And EPFP has changed my life as a fellow. I was the North Carolina Teacher of the Year in 2014. And straight out of the classroom, I had all of the burning passion and desire to learn about who the major decision makers were, how the education system functioned, but didn't really have any of the requisite knowledge. And so being able to go through the fellowship really supplied me with a very firm foundation, an excellent knowledge base that allowed me to start being able to speak with a level of fluency around education policy, both at the state level and at the federal level, but then also to be in proximity with major decision makers, folks who I always wondered were sort of behind the scenes making decisions that teachers were on the receiving end of. I later ended up taking a job in education policy, working at the Public School Forum of North Carolina, who also provides EPFP as a result of that connection. And I was able to start introducing other teachers to education policy as part of our Beginning Teacher Leadership Network, and also studying issues that were of concern for me, systemic issues such as racial inequities in education. Be able to serve in that capacity and also help with some of the coordination of the EPFP cohort following me was tremendous. And as an alum, I had to say it's given me the mantle that I now have, where I still maintain a level of, I would say, thought leadership. I'm currently a member of the North Carolina State Board of Education representing the Southwest region of North Carolina. And so I couldn't have been able to do that without the firm foundation provided through EPFP. With regard to an example of a story that demonstrates my leadership and equity outcomes, I don't ever want to toot my own horn, but I'd like to think that through my introduction to education policy, I began to go about trying to raise the specter of the issue of racial inequity in education and speaking forthrightly about issues of race, issues of inequality, particularly around resegregation of schools, but later looking at other disparate racial outcomes as well. And as a result, I think you've seen a level of comfort take place within the state, and leaders are now starting to focus on these issues with less apprehension. It's no longer taboo or kind of out of bounds to be able to talk about these things forthrightly. I'd like to think that I had some role in changing the discourse in the state, and a lot of that had to do with learning how to engage with policymakers and being able to develop my own policy voice through EPFP.